People look at you and go, oh, you don't act like you're Hispanic. My name is Frances Giron. This is the story of my name. The name Giron in Ponce comes from a family that is very proud and respected. Shortly after my parents were married, they left Ponce to move to New York for better opportunities for their children. But soon my parents found out that for their children to have these opportunities, they would have to completely assimilate and lose their identity. My parents would always tell us that we had to try to fit in, that once we left the apartment, you don't act like you're Puerto Rican. You don't look like you're Puerto Rican. You fit into the white society. The thought process behind that was that we have already experienced the prejudice that comes with having parents that don't speak English and having a name and looking a certain way that was Spanish. And they didn't want us to have to face those obstacles. On my first day of school, when I was asked what my name was, I did not say Frances Giron. I said Frances Giron, without a hint of any type of Spanish accent attached to that name. It's been about 45 years since that day, and a lot has changed, and I've had lots of opportunities using my name Frances Giron. But now I think it's time that I should be able to have my opportunities just using my real name, Frances Giron. By using the name Frances Giron, people are like, oh, that's a French name. And you just kind of play along with it. Yeah, my family's from Europe, so then they automatically just kind of fit in. And they'll say, oh yeah, you're dark hair. There's some Europeans like that. But if they found out I was Hispanic, they would start giving the stereotype. There was blatant prejudice where I was called names, where my parents were called names. And of course that the implicit biases were in. Because I started thinking I'm not going to do this anymore. I've always worked back in the States, I've always worked in schools with the high Latino population. And in working with these students, I felt like, I can't be denying myself if I'm trying to empower them and teach them that life is going to be a little bit harder, but you still need to be proud of who you are and move forward, to not be the stereotype.